Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Today's practice, we don't always use them, but we're going to use them today. Blocks. So have two if you have them. If you don't have blocks available, don't worry. You can figure it out without the blocks. It's just a little something extra. So if you don't have blocks, you can have a little pillow or a blanket. And if you don't have any props like this, it'll also be fine. So don't worry. So blocks, two if they're available, and we'll get to that. So let's shake it out. Good morning, Jacob. So the usual, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, let the body do whatever it wants. Put a little extra awareness into the joints. Just wake up our body minds, wake up our energy. Let ourselves be silly. That's one of my favorite things of doing yoga at home. Of course, you guys can see me, but you can be as silly as you want in the privacy of your homes. A few more. Okay, so we're also going to work with the breath a little more. So we'll do a variation of the breath of joy. So we'll inhale in three parts, exhale in one part, and make a sound like a kind of like we were just doing. So inhale, 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 exhale. We bend as much as is comfortable. Bend the knees. Inhale, 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 exhale. Let's go at our own pace. Few more. Try to get that exhale from the low belly. Last one. Just hang out in a forward bend. Let the head be heavy. Bend the knees as much as you like. We can take a few more breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, hands wherever you want. They could be around the legs, holding onto the elbows, on the floor, wherever. Let's pretend we have a weight at the crown of the head and just circle the head. Change direction. Okay, once you're happy with that, bring the hands somewhere to the legs, the shins or the thighs. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Do a few at your own pace. Next time we fold hands to earth, we'll make our way to a plank. Now we might not be at the top of the mat the way I'm not, but that's okay. We'll just walk out. And of course, if you want to come to the top of your mat and then fold again, that's fine too. Okay, so find a plank. Let's walk the knees. One knee down, other knee down. First knee up, second knee up. Switch which knee is going down and up first. Okay, both knees down, lower. Knees, chest, chin. Flatten the feet. Let's do some cobra up, down. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale up. Little baby cobra's perfect. Exhale down. If a higher cobra is more comfortable or also comfortable, that's fine too. Okay, we'll make our way either to child's pose somewhere here or down dog somewhere here, whichever you prefer for right now. We'll take the time to relax into the earth and just connect with the breath. Watch the breath. Relax into the breath. Maybe start to notice the spaces between the breaths. Okay, we'll get ready to go into a warrior one. So either from all fours or down dog. I'm going to show from all fours since I usually show from down dog. We'll extend one leg, inhale. Exhale, invite the foot towards the hands. You can help it get there with the hand. Turn the back foot down. If you're on all fours, you got to pick up the knee first. Turn the foot down, and then come into your warrior one. So I hope that made enough sense. Just make your way to warrior one. Do whatever you feel like with the arms. We'll start with 5 breaths. Nice bend in the front knee. Okay, let's add a forward tilt. So we'll inhale here. Exhale, a little forward tilt with our breath. Next exhale, we'll come all the way down. Bring the hands to the earth. Step back to plank. Take a breath or two. When you're ready, lower knees, chest, chin. Flatten the feet. Again, cobra up, downs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Go at your own pace. Once you're happy with that, child's pose or down dog. Again, connect with the breath. Notice the spaces between the breaths. Okay. So from all fours or down dog, extend the other leg. Inhaling, exhale the foot towards the hand. If you're on all fours, you can totally help the foot get forward. Turn the back foot down and come into your warrior one. So any kind of little adjustments, whatever you feel like with the arms, they don't have to be up. We're starting with about 5 breaths. Let's see if we can keep that intention to just notice the spaces between the breaths. Okay, we do our best to keep the legs as they are. Inhale here, lengthen through the spine a little more. Exhale, tilt forward. We'll just go with our breath, inhaling up, exhaling forward. Okay, the next exhale is come all the way down. Step it back to plank. We'll take it into a side plank. So lower one knee. Stick the toes outside. Turn the other foot. Open up. Maybe we can reach the arm over the ear and pull back. Find what feels good for you. Okay, position the top arm wherever you like. Long leg, maybe we can lift it. We can stay as is or make little circles. If you're circling, change direction. Okay, our last element here, everything is optional, so just hang out in the side plank that works for you. If you want the last element, we could bend the leg, see if we can catch the foot. If we're able to catch the foot, we can kind of push the foot into the hand and stretch the front of the thigh. You can even open up through the heart and kind of curl back a little bit if you want. We'll try 3 more breaths. Okay, come out of it. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose or down dog, whichever you prefer. About 5 breaths. Okay, if you're in down dog, shift your weight forward into plank. If you're in child's pose, come into a half plank and then lower the other knee or lift the other knee. Turn the toes outside and we're coming to side plank on the other side. We're just doing it right away so I don't forget. All right. So find your starting position. We can keep the foot down for now. Let's play with the arm, reaching over the ear, drawing the elbow back. Okay, position the arm wherever you like. Let's see if we can lift the long leg. One side might be more comfortable than the other side. That's normal. We can do circles. Other direction. Can we bend? Maybe catch the foot. If we have the foot, push it into the hand and perhaps curl back. Okay, come out of it. Now, before we go into the next sequence, just place your blocks for Warrior 3 prep. So we do the Warrior 3 prep all the time where we make a tripod with the 2 blocks and the front foot. So we just have our blocks ready. And then we'll go back through our little flow. So from full plank or half plank, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose or down dog. You choose. Take this moment to rest. Okay, when you're ready, from down dog or all fours, extend the leg you want to step forward. Exhale towards the hands. And this time we'll come up, but we're going to stay on the back toes instead of putting the back foot down. So find our balance. Oh, we haven't done any shoulders. Let's roll the shoulders a few times. Change direction. Change direction again. Okay, we'll try a twist. So we open the arms out to the sides. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards the front leg. We'll just hold for a couple breaths. Okay, come back to center. So to give you an idea of what we're doing, we're going to try tilting again and then see if we can land into a warrior three. So we have the option of doing the warrior three, no hands or with the blocks. So make sure you're close enough to the blocks that you can use the blocks if you want to use the blocks. Okay, so position yourself, do a little test, and then let's see what happens. So we're on the back toes. We start like we did in the other warrior one. You could have a shorter stance, no problem. So we inhale, lengthen. We'll just do it a few times before we try. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt, just like we did before. Go with your breath. Now, if you're worried about warrior three, no hands, the next time you tilt, just bring your hand right to the blocks. Lift the back leg. If you're feeling comfortable, no hands, and you can launch no hands, that's fine. But don't worry, because even if your hands are on the block, from here we can maybe take the hands off. You can stay close if you're worried. If you're very comfortable, the arms can go forward or back towards the body. Or you could try just the fingertips. Whatever you're feeling for today. Just another 2 or 3 breaths. Okay, bring the hands down if they're up. Bring the foot down and relax into a forward bend. Whew, let the head be heavy. Just take a few breaths. Okay, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Do that a few times. Next time we fold, bend the knees, hands to earth, step back to plank. Take a breath or two. If you want to add anything, feel free. When you're ready, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose or down dog, whichever you prefer. About 5 breaths, resting. Okay, let's get ready for the other side. So all fours or down dog. Inhale, extend the other leg. Exhale, foot towards the hands. We stay on the back toes. Come up. Take a couple breaths, get comfy, roll the shoulders. Change direction. Change direction again. Okay, we'll start with the twist. So make sure your legs are in a good spot. Inhale the arms out to the sides. Exhale, twist towards the front leg. Okay, when you're ready, come back. Bring the arms up. We start just by tilting. Oh, we should make sure we're close enough that we can use the blocks if we want to. Okay, so do your adjustment. And then let's tilt. So we inhale, exhale with the tilt. Go with your breath. And when you feel ready, see if you can find warrior three with or without the blocks. I think it's kind of easier if you start without the blocks. I find it pretty difficult to lift my hands off the blocks once I'm already down there. Play around, a few more breaths. Okay, bring the foot down. Whew. Relax into the forward bend. It'll probably be our last for today. If there's another position you would prefer to relax in, that's fine. Okay, let's see if we can lower into a squat. So I'm going to put my hands on my blocks, open up the feet a little, toes kind of out, lower those hips. Heels might be up, heels might be down. It doesn't really matter because we're going to kind of keep it moving one side to the other. Just moving in whatever way feels good. If it's comfortable, you can even open up one arm and then the other. Just play around for another couple breaths. Moving in any way you want. You can also play with dipping the knee towards the floor, one knee and then the other. Okay, we'll take ourselves back to sitting. Keep one block close by. The other one, I think we can just put aside for now. Okay, so we're going to try something. We'll just do our best as always. So this is something new. So I've been taking classes with my teacher, Marianne, from Sun and Moon Yoga. She was one of my first teachers when I started doing yoga at the gym a long time ago, around 2008, 2009, a bit before that, actually. Okay, so I think it was 2002. Anyways, that was too long ago, so forget that part. Okay, so we'll start with a supported bridge. So if you don't have the block and you can't do the supported bridge, you could use some firm cushions if you have firm cushions, or you can work a little more and hold the bridge. So if you don't have a block, you can lift the pelvis and work from here. You could even interlace, roll the shoulders under, and work from here. If you do have the block, put it on the lower setting, here or here, but not the highest, not yet. And just tuck that under. Okay, so the first couple of breaths, we'll just rest our weight into the block. Make sure it feels nice and stable. If you don't have the block and you're holding the bridge by yourself, you can hold it up for a few breaths, go down, come back up. Like, be gentle with your body. Couple more. Okay, if you don't have a block, you can try walking the legs. So see if you can lift one leg up, bring it down, lift the other leg up, bring it down. If you do have the block, we could try lifting both legs. Let's bring the legs and the feet together first. Engage our lower abdomen and see, can both legs come up? Both legs come down. And if you're not into any of this leg lifting business, that's fine. You can even just relax on the back, pull the knees to the chest. Find what works for you today. Okay, couple more. The next time the feet come down, we'll lift up, take the block away, come down. Just take a moment to rest before the next section. All right, let's work the shoulders a little bit. So we'll hold the block with flat hands, have our thumbs sticking out. You can see that? Right over the shoulders. This, of course, is easier with a foam block versus a wooden block, but we have the blocks that we have. Okay, so we inhale here. As we exhale, let's slowly bring the block behind us. And we're trying to synchronize the movement in both shoulders. So we want to see if both the thumbs can touch the floor at the same time. If the thumbs don't hit the floor at all, that's fine. Don't worry. We just go as far as our shoulders allow us for today. So we'll just do that a few times. You can actually breathe through it any way you like. Just trying to synchronize the movement so both thumbs touch the floor at the same time. Okay, we'll come out of it, take a little rest. All right, so we'll come back to Marianne's sequence. I'll do my best to remember it, and we'll just do our best to do it. No pressure. So I'll try to show you first. So the legs come back together. We have our block. We have the legs up, the block up. We see if we can open up just as much as is comfortable. Close. This is the first part. Feet come down, pelvis comes up. The arms can come back. And now here's the interesting part. We'll take the block in one hand, see if we can pass it under the body to the other hand. Reconnect. Pelvis comes down, legs come up, and then we're back to the first part. So we'll try it a few times. Have fun with it. Don't worry too much, okay? So I'll try to guide us through it. So we start, we open up, come back, feet down, pelvis up, arms back. Go the other direction, bring the block under the body if you can. Catch it. Block is up, pelvis down, legs up. So we open, close, feet down, pelvis up. The arms can come back or not, that's up to you. See if we can pass the block the other direction. Reconnect with the block, pelvis down, legs up. So I'll guide one more and then let's just play with it in our own way. So we open up, we close, feet down, pelvis up, maybe block back. Toss, not toss, pass the block under the body. Come back up, pelvis down. So do a couple more at your own pace. If you want, if you don't like it, that's fine. You can rest, do something else. Just having a bit of fun. Try to alternate the way that you pass the block. Last one. And when we come out of it, we'll come out of it. Let's just place the block to the side. Oh, actually, we will be using the block again. I'm going to have to change my position so I have enough room and you can see me. So, yeah, I think this works. So we'll take the block between the knees. So we're getting back into the thoracic spine. So we're giving the block a gentle squeeze between the knees. We have our arms all the way open. We can inhale here. We'll exhale, reach one hand over to the other hand, see if we can give ourselves a little high five. Exhale, come back out. Inhale. Oh, I'm messing up the breath. Okay, breathe through it however you want. Maybe with the exhale, reach over the other way, see if we can give ourselves a little high five. Open up. So that's the movement, rolling, connecting the hands, squeezing the block throughout. And of course, seeing if we can reach the hands a little more so we can really connect palm to palm. I know one side I can connect a little more than the other side. So just notice those differences in our own bodies. We'll do a few more. Adjust the block anytime you need to. Okay, we'll come out of it. So now we can put the block aside. And let's make our way onto the back. So if there's anything you can, sorry about that. If there's anything you can grab to make yourself more comfortable, do so. Any extra clothing, or if there's any props you like for relaxation, just take the time to get them. And when you're ready, come on down to the back any way you like. We'll just take a breath or two, knees to chest. Okay, put one foot down. The other leg, hold on behind the knee and put the thumbs outside the knee. So kind of holding the knee in place. We want the leg about 90 degrees, so we shouldn't be able to see our own toes. The knee should block it. Okay, let's circle that ankle. Change direction. Okay, bring the foot down, switch sides. So we hold on behind the knee, the thumbs beside the knee, leg about 90 degrees, and circle that ankle. Change direction. Okay, bring the foot down. Arms come out to the sides, fingertips up. We inhale here. Exhale, one arm forward, one arm back. We turn the head towards the upper arm. Inhale, center, fingertips up. Exhale, other way. We'll just go with our breath. Invite even more relaxation. A little more softness through the neck, the shoulders, the face. And just a few more. Okay, once you're happy with that, come back to center. Go into any version of twists that you enjoy. All right, once you're happy with the twists, come back to center and set yourself up for relaxation. So find the most comfortable position for today. You could have the legs extended or the knees bent, leaning one into the other. Or if you have some props you want to use, maybe something to put under the knees, or a chair to put the lower legs on, whatever. You want the chin to be gently tucked in. So if it doesn't do that comfortably on its own, you can tuck a blanket or something under the head. And make sure you're warm. So if you have a blanket to cover up with or any extra clothing, put it on. And once you arrive into your position that's warm and comfortable, invite yourself to feel all the parts of the body touching the earth, touching the supports of the earth. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. very, 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 very gentle. Start to wake the body mind, inviting movement in a way that feels good. Give ourselves a full body stretch. So once nice and stretched, knees to chest. Maybe a few double knee tucks, inhaling away, exhaling towards the chest. Rock side to side. Eventually all the way to one side. And with the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way to any comfortable seated position. We can just have the hands on the knees, palms up. We'll take a moment to watch our breath. And again, just notice the spaces between the breaths. Okay, let's close with an om. We can rub the hands together. Come into prayer. Exhale everything. Inhale to chant. Om. Om. Peace, peace, peace. With gratitude and appreciation, may we honor the light, the love, the wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good practice. So we're back here on YouTube again tomorrow for a special class. It's gentle yoga and qigong, and specifically for the season of fall. So we'll be working with the lungs, the color white, and the emotions associated with the lungs. So I hope you'll be able to join me. And if you can't make it live, you can do the class whenever you want after tomorrow. And of course, we have our Thursday Google Meet and our Friday classes as always. So thank you also very, very, very much. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. Feel free to let me know if you want. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.